Ever checked into a hotel and felt like you weren't quite alone? Tonight, we're unlocking the doors to some of the world's most haunted hotels, where guests check in, but some spirits never check out. From shadowy figures in hallways to disembodied whispers in the dead of night, these are the real stories that will make you think twice before turning off the lights. I'm your host, and welcome to the channel where we explore the world's most mysterious and chilling locations. Tonight's journey takes us inside the walls of hotels with a history so dark, it has stained them forever. We're not just talking about old buildings with creaky floors. We're talking about places with documented paranormal activity, countless eyewitness accounts, and stories so terrifying, they've become legendary. So, dim the lights, get comfortable, and prepare to hear the tales that haunt these historic establishments. Are you ready to check in? Our first stop is the infamous Stanley Hotel in Estes Park, Colorado. You might know it as the inspiration for Stephen King's The Shining. But the real horror here isn't just fiction. King himself had a terrifying experience in room 117, where he and his wife were the only guests. He reported hearing phantom children playing in the halls and had a nightmare so vivid, it inspired his best-selling novel. But he's not the only one. Guests frequently report the ghostly laughter of children echoing through the fourth floor, the former servants' quarters. The hotel's original owners, Freeland and Flora Stanley, are also said to make regular appearances. Flora is often heard playing the antique Steinway piano in the music room, with keys moving on their own, filling the empty hall with a haunting melody. Mr. Stanley is sometimes seen in the billiards room or standing behind staff at the reception desk, a spectral proprietor still watching over his beloved hotel. Photographs taken by guests often reveal strange orbs and shadowy figures that weren't there when the picture was snapped. It's a place where the past is not just remembered, it's relived every single night. Next, we travel across the Atlantic to the Langham Hotel in London, a place of luxury, elegance, and long-term ghostly residence. This hotel is considered one of the most haunted in the city, and for good reason. Its most famous spectral guest resides in room 333. Many who have braved the night in this room have reported seeing the apparition of a Victorian gentleman with a gaping wound on his face. He is believed to be the ghost of a doctor who took his own life in the room after murdering his wife on their honeymoon. He often appears in October, standing at the foot of the bed, his empty eyes staring at the terrified guests. But he's not alone. The ghost of a German prince, who jumped to his death from a fourth-floor window just before the start of World War I, is another frequent visitor. He is seen walking through walls and is often accompanied by a sudden, dramatic drop in temperature. Even a uniformed soldier from the World War I era has been seen in the hotel's basement. The Langham doesn't hide its haunted reputation, it embraces it, making room 333 the most requested room in the entire hotel. For those brave enough to seek a paranormal encounter, our third destination is the Hotel del Coronado, a beautiful Victorian beachfront resort near San Diego, California. Behind its idyllic facade lies a tragic story and a resident ghost named Kate Morgan. In 1892, a young woman checked into the hotel under the name Lottie A. Bernard. She was waiting for a man who never arrived. A few days later, she was found deceased on an exterior staircase leading to the beach. It was later revealed her real name was Kate Morgan. Ever since, her spirit has been said to linger, particularly in the room she stayed in, now one of the most haunted rooms in the country. Guests and staff report flickering lights, a television that turns on and off by itself, and objects moving on their own. The scent of her perfume mysteriously wafts through the room, and some have seen her ghostly figure standing by the window, looking out at the ocean, perhaps still waiting for the lover who abandoned her. Her presence isn't confined to the room, though. She's also seen walking the hotel's hallways and along the shoreline where her life tragically ended. Her story is a sad one, a permanent imprint of heartbreak left on this beautiful, historic hotel. Now, let's journey to the land down under, to the Russell Hotel in Sydney, Australia. Located in the rocks, Sydney's oldest neighborhood. This hotel was once a sailor's hostel and is situated near what was a bustling and often dangerous colonial port. Its haunted reputation is tied directly to this rough history. The most active ghost is said to be that of a sailor who was murdered by a woman of the night and roommate. Guests staying in this room have reported being watched by an unseen presence and have woken up to find a spectral figure standing over their bed, only to vanish moments later. The sounds of his heavy footsteps are often heard pacing the creaky floorboards late at night. Staff members have also reported hearing unexplained noises and seeing apparitions in the hallways and on the staircase. Some have even felt a cold, invisible hand on their shoulder when no one else is around. The Russell Hotel offers a unique ghost tour, inviting the brave to learn more about its chilling past and perhaps even encounter the restless spirit of the long-departed sailor who still walks its halls. Our final story takes us to the Queen Mary, a retired ocean liner permanently docked in Long Beach, California, now serving as a floating hotel. This ship isn't just a hotel. It's a historical landmark with a past filled with glamour, wartime service, and tragedy. It's often called one of the most haunted places in America, with reports of at least 50 distinct spirits. One of the most famous is a young sailor named John Petter, who was crushed to death by a watertight door in the engine room during a drill in 1966. Visitors to engine room door 13 often report hearing screams and the sound of grinding metal. His ghost is sometimes seen walking the narrow passageway before disappearing right at the spot where he died. The ship's swimming pools are also hotspots for paranormal activity. The first-class pool area is haunted by the spirits of two women who drowned there decades apart. Guests have seen wet footprints leading from the pool to the changing rooms, even though the pool has been empty for years. The spirit of a little girl named Jackie, who is said to have drowned in the second-class pool, is often heard giggling, splashing, or calling for her mommy. The Queen Mary is a time capsule of history, and it seems many of its former passengers and crew have decided to never disembark. So, what do you think? Are these just stories born from old buildings and overactive imaginations? Or is there something more? Could the intense emotions of the past tragedy, love, and loss truly leave an echo that resonates through time? Many of these hotels have been investigated by paranormal experts who have captured compelling evidence, from electronic voice phenomena to full-bodied apparitions on camera. The sheer volume of consistent eyewitness accounts from people all over the world, over many decades, makes it hard to dismiss everything as mere coincidence. Perhaps some places are simply imprinted with the energy of those who came before us. Have you ever had a paranormal experience in a hotel or an old building? We would love to hear your story. Share it with us in the comments below. You're not alone in your experiences. And if you enjoyed this journey into the world's most haunted hotels, don't forget to like this video and hit that subscribe button for more explorations into the unknown. We have so many more mysteries to uncover together. Thank you for watching. Stay curious and sleep well if you can.